Okay, so I decided to make this video because it's just I just got overwhelmed, so I just decided to make this video, right? So basically, like it's just wild how things transpire, right? So when I decided to leave my hometown, I moved to Gwinnett County in Georgia and had to stay with my sister temporarily with her wife and the kids, right? We ended up in a huge accident that, what I'm saying, it was really, really bad. Um, Her wife's son was driving, and I stupidly tried to take the fault for it so he wouldn't get in trouble because they was out of town, right? Anywho, that passed, and I ended up getting a place in an apartment. And so then we stayed at that apartment for 6 years. And during that time, I got me a new truck. I had me a steady job working for GDOT, this, that, and the third. The whole time staying there, right? Especially during COVID. They had us in an apartment where half the apartment didn't have no power to it. The electrical boxes was always shorting out. The fire alarms was never they was either falsely going off or not going off at all. The stove was faulty. It would jump to the highest temp even if you put it on low to on low. My car got damaged by the kids drawing on my car, all of this kind of stuff. And I didn't report them during that time because it was COVID. Everybody was going through stuff. I was working steady. Everything was, still going. So, everything was still going. Rent was still getting paid, blah, 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 blah. So then towards the end of me staying there, um, the job was playing in my face. I had been working there for 4 years. So I left and I ended up losing my truck, but my truck started messing up anyway. It started having problems anyway, so they just, wasn't no sense to keep fighting it, so just let them go on ahead and took that. And then I ended up, so then they tried to evict me from the apartment because they said because my rent changed from, it was I was on Section 8, so the rent went down, and so they had to put it update in the system, before I paid it. But they ended up locking me out the system, which caused me not to be able to pay them, which caused for them to take me to court and evict me. So then we went ahead.